Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let's thank Allah Azza wa Jalla who give us healthy, blessing and salvation for all of us, so that we can be here without trouble at all. Secondly, may salawat and greetings for our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who always keep guidance in the world. Allow me introduce myself. My name is Raahil Wildan. Today, I'm here as the host of our event, which is a webinar TED Talk series. Next, for our speaker today is Mr. Fawwaz, who uh, can see beside me. Uh,
Hello.
okay, and for the theme to be delivered is the introduction of Cisco and switching. Straight away, with a small talk. Please welcome Mr. Fawwaz. The time is yours.
Okay. Thank you for Rahil. Yeah. Uh, just like Rahil said, my name is Fawwaz Abid, and today I will tell you about introduction of Cisco and also switching. So first, about Cisco. Uh, Wait. Uh, about Cisco. Cisco was wait. Yeah. Cisco system was founded in December 1984 by Sandy Lerner, along with her husband Leonard Bosak. Lerner was a director of computer facility for the Stanford University Graduate School of Business. Bosak was in charge of the Stanford University Computer Science Department's computer. That's the Cisco founder, Cisco system founder, and uh, just straight to the switching. I'm gonna share a screen. Yeah, uh, you can see it. First is network fundamental. In this network fundamental, uh, it's a group of network device and some end device that connect one and each other and can do some sharing information, uh, also the resource, and it divided by three, and the first one is network device, and then the second one is end host, and the third one is interconnection or the connector. These are the example of those three things. So, in network, we divided to three scale. In the first one is LAN, or you can call it LAN. It's a local area network. Local area network is a simple network that in one build, office, house, or schools. It usually use UTP cable. And the second one is MAN, or metropolitan area network. MAN, or metropolitan area network, is a bigger area than LAN, and it connects two or more computer data uh, disparate, but in same city or a different city. It's it's have a big uh, area geographies that can be used to ISP or internet service provider. And the last one is WAN. its wide area network is the biggest one, and one is a network that connect many men, and it can be in another island, country, or yeah, benua. And the media can be fiber optic and satellite. And way one can be a LAN that connects to another line, a LAN with through the uh, surface, like phone and radio, and maybe it's uh, limited by the company. Next, it's OC layer. In this OC layer, we only you can see in here, it's there is seven layer, but we only use or we only learned three of it: the layer one, the layer two, and the layer three. So the layer one is the physical layer. Physical layer is the lower layer, and it's connected with electrical and the optical connection between the tools. It's transformed the data binary into a form that can be transmission through network media. And the second one is data link. Data link layer is a higher layer than the physical layer, and it's more smart with if it's compared by physical layer. And on this layer, it has it's provided data transfer that's more realistic or real as a connector between the media network and the layer protocol that more in the high level. This data link layer is responsible as a final package from the binary data that's from the higher level to district package before the layer physical that will send a frame through some network. And the last one is network layer. uh, this main the main mission or the main core from this layer network is providing a routing function so that the package can send out from the segment network local or network local segment to a different to a different point to another network. And this is the name layer 1 named physical layer, and the device is bridge. The data unit is byte, addressing IP address. The memory it doesn't have. And for the layer 2, it the name is data link. The device is switch, data unit is frame, and the addressing is make us for the memory it's make address tab. Layer 3 network layer, modem package. Addressing is the binary, and for the memory is routing table. Next, we can skip this. Also, the subnetting and router introduction. Just straight to the basic configuration. In Cisco, we have a few uh, users, and the first one is user mode. This user mode is a user mode that can we use when we first entered our router or switch. It We will use user mode, and if you want to just like watch or see the the configuration or something else in the router. You can use the privilege mode, and uh, the sign or this hashtag is the sign that you are in a privilege mode, and if you are in your user mode, you will have this point thingy. And for the global configuration mode is where we used to setting or coding our router. Like you want to add some IP address or some protocols like FTP or VLAN or something else. You can do it in global configuration mode, and also you can do what privilege mode can do, but privilege mode cannot do what global configuration mode can. And if you want to get into those uh, user mode, this is the first mode. This is the basic one, the user mode. And if you write enable and then click OK, I mean enter, you will get into the privilege mode. You can see the hashtag here, and if you type configure terminal, you can enter the global configuration mode. Okay, and the next one we have giving a name to our device, network device, or the command is hostname. So if you are in a global configuration mode, you can write a new name for your router, like just like this one. It's hostname space r straight straight line IDN, and you enter it, then the name of your router will be replaced by RIDN, and then add some password. In Cisco, we also can use a password to secure our router itself. There is there's two type of password that we can uh, add to our Cisco router or switch. The first one is enable password. It just add the password, just like in this case we have enable space password space 456. And if you type just like this, you can see or the password will be 456. And the second one is enable secret 789. If you use this command, you are changing your password to 789. Then what is the difference between enable password and enable secret? So the difference is, if you use this enable password, the password will be seen or can be seen in if you show all the configuration. And if you use this enable secret 789, the password will not uh, appear if you write if you checking your configuration. Then how can we check our configuration? In this one is the command that to do or to check our configuration. It's do show run, and you have to do it in global configuration mode and also for the other. And what is this do? This one will do this, uh, giving the information of the router, just like this one. This router is of version 15.1. is 603 bytes, and the name is RAIDN, no IPv6 self, and the other. So uh, we are also able to save our configuration if you are uh, finished to config your router or switch. You can save it. Just type do right, and it will save your all of your configuration. If you are not doing this, if you are not typing do right, or you're not save your configuration, you will lost it if the switch or if the network device is turned off. And also we can save it. If we can save it, we can also delete it. And to do this, you have to write just do write erase. Do write erase. If you want to save it, you just do write. And if you put erase behind the right, you will delete all the configuration that you have do. And uh, maybe, yeah, this one is the last basic configuration, and it's do reload. What is this does? This one does, if you are uh, if you are like tired when you config your router and it's still RTO, or response time, uh, yeah, it's RTO, you cannot connect it to the internet or to other device, you can do reload. And what is this does? Reboot your router, and all the configuration will be gone, and it will not be saved. Or you can do right erase it and turn off the bug that we will be talking about it. And you also can, what can you do? You can do real into our switching. In this first lab, we have VLAN, or Virtual Local Area Network. This VLAN is a group of devices that is in one or more local area, and it's configured by pair, so that uh, it can be communicated between one and the other, like it's in one same network. This VLAN is to gather uh, device that is connected to a network, so it can be talk to each other or communicate to each other. One example is topology. In this topology, we can see there is VLAN and VLAN 20. Address of this laptop is 192.168.10.1, and for the second laptop is 192.168 .10.2, and in the VLAN 20, the first laptop is 192.168.10 point 3, and the second one is 192 168.10.4. Uh, this the third number, or this is the first group of number. This is the second one, and this is the third one. This is a network, and this one is the IP for this laptop. So if you are uh, putting this 10 and 1 in this in the first laptop, and you also do it in the second laptop, it will be it won't work because it has the same IP address. uh, so maybe we can try to do it. Wait. um, you can see it. Okay, in this lab we are going to try we're gonna try this topology. Okay, this one is the wrong one, and also this. I'm sorry for that. It's three. You can use the different network, and it's 4.4. Okay, so in here I have the CPT, or Cisco Packet Tracer, and we use one switch and four laptops. So just click on the switch and go to CLI and click enter on it. Nice. As you can see, there is some kind of arrow. This is the sign that you are in a user mode. And to get into a privilege mode, you just type enable, enter, and the sign is changing. It's turned into a hashtag. So we are not able to config this switch yet because we are in a privilege mode. And if you want to config some network device, you have to be in uh, global configuration mode. So just type configuration. Okay. You can also uh, uh, make it simple. Just type conf space t, and it will going to the global configuration mode. So first, I want to change my switch name. So just do host name space what the name you want. I just want to sw slash Fawwaz, and enter, and the name is changing. It's SW Fawwaz. So as we can see here, this what is this FA01 and FA02, FA03, FA04? This is the interface, or the cable into the laptop. So if you want to give uh, to give the wait. Stop screen. Rahil, could you please? Okay, I'm sorry. Uh, just like this. I'm sorry, you can see it. Maybe this is the sign of the user mode, and this one is for the uh, privilege mode. And if you type, you can make it simple by typing conf space t, so you can get into the global configuration mode, and this will change the switch name. And next, we can see over here, just like I said, this is the cable, or you can call it interface. This FA0/1 is the interface for this laptop, and this 0/2 is for the this laptop and the other. So just make it simple. We will setting it to, so this laptop will get into the VLAN 1. This purple one is VLAN 1 and the green one is VLAN 2. Just make it VLAN 1, and you can also name your VLAN. Oh, I'm sorry, VLAN 1 is the default one, so we can use the VLAN 1. Maybe we can use VLAN 10, and the green one will be 20. So VLAN 10 name space, you can name it as maybe office. Yeah, you can name it as office and enter. So the our VLAN 10 will be named by office, and then you also make the VLAN 20 in the switch. VLAN, what is VLAN? VLAN 20, and you can name it as home. You uh, if you want to see your villain or the name of the villain, you can use wait, you can use, no, it's too big. Yeah, I hope you can see it. You can type do show villain, just like that, enter it, and you can see you get a space a little bit. Nah, this one is the villain. It's villain 10, and the name of the villain is office, just like we named it. And the second one is villain 20, and the name is home, and it's active and active. But for the interface, we have no interface on VLAN 10 or VLAN 20. So we are going to put some interface into our VLAN. Just type with exit, type interface uh which one we want to get into our VLAN. Just for example, we are going to make this laptop get into the VLAN 10 and also this one. So this laptop has an interface that is 0.0/1. So just type interface FA0/1, and you have to careful because there is two type of slash. It's a black there is a backslash just like this, or this one. So you have to use this one. You can't use the other one, and just like that. So /1 and enter it, and you can type this command, or we can see in the book in this. It's for the making the villain. Ah, this one. You type interface FA0/1 and switch port mode access to access this interface, and switch port access VLAN 10 to command it, or it give an order. So the interface one will be gather, or will be get into the VLAN 10. Uh, yeah, maybe I'm just doing it here so you can see the comment also. It's we are already get into interface FA0/1, but we don't have an access to it. So just type switch port mode access, enter, and switch port access VLAN 10. Give it a command and we can check it just like to show VLAN. Enter, and as you can see, Office or VLAN 10 has an interface on it. It's interface FA0/1. That means we did uh, to add some interface into our 10 VLAN. So the next one is interface FA0/2. We can use the same command but the different interface. Interface 0/2. Enter. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I see. This is also it's going to be a problem if we forget to type what kind of interfaces that it's FA0/2 and enter. Then we good to go. So after we get into the interface, we are going to use this command to get into the interface access. Switch port mode access. Switch port switch port access VLAN 10. Switch port access VLAN 10. Wait, what? What is wrong with this? Oh, so this and enter. Yep, it's right. And you can do show VLAN. You can make it simple just like this. Do sh space vl. Enter. And you can see this in interface in office in VLAN office or VLAN 10. You can see it's active and there is FA0/1 and FA0/2. So for the VLAN 10, did we did good to the VLAN 1 because we already make these two laptop get into the VLAN 1. So we are going to get make this two laptop get into the VLAN 20, just like this. For these two laptop, it's just the same command, but it's different interface, and for the VLAN, it's just a different number. So inter interface interface FA0/3 switch port switch port switch port uh, access, switchboard mode access, and switchboard access VLAN 20. Oh, I forgot to mention this. This orange thingy is the signal or the sign of this interface is working and it's loading. And then this one. Uh, Wait, I'm sorry for that. Uh, just like this, we are already did make this interface get into the VLAN 20. We can check it just like do show VLAN. And as you can see, the VLAN 20 or home is active and there is interface 0/3 on it in it. And this next, we are going to make this laptop also in the same VLAN just like this one. Just type it interface fa0/4 switch port mode access switch port access VLAN 20. Enter. And it turns to orange, and it's still loading. And there is a feature. There is a feature in the Cisco packet tracer. You can click this button to fast forward time, or you just like just click on it. See this little time. If you click on it, it will be changed, and it's just fast forwarding time. So uh, as you can see, it's turning green. We can check it to show VLAN. Yep, we are successfully making this four laptop into their VLAN. It's it's a good job on the switch. Now we are moving on into the laptop. Click on the laptop and click desktop. Then choose IP configuration. The other thing we can use is the other, uh, just like this one, is the other function of this desktop. But we are going to this one. Choose the static, and for the first Ethernet is 0. For the IP address, we put this IP address just like that. Copy it and paste. For the subnet mask, it's a default. For the default is this one. When 255.255.255.0. It's a slash 24. It's a slash 24 or prefix 24. For the default gateway, just let it be, and the DNS also. And then exit. Moving on to the laptop 3, it's the same IP address, but the difference is on the back. The first one is 1, and the second one is 2. Then the subnet mask, and then close it. And the third laptop, go into desktop, IP configuration, paste it, and change it to 3. Just click on the subnet mask. It's automatically uh, fill itself, and close it. And then the fourth laptop, and the last it's the last one. Just copy it and change it to 4, click it and close. So how do we check or test this laptop, and how can we know if the laptop is already in the VLAN? We can see uh, the interface is already get into the VLAN, so we can test it. No, we are not testing it on the laptop. We just click this button, add simple PDU, or you can press P on your keyboard, just like that, and click this laptop into this laptop, and you click it, boom. You can see this uh, in this area, you can see it's successful. Source laptop 2, destination laptop 3, type ICMP, it's a pink, and the colors green. Then we are doing it from this laptop into this laptop, and it's also success. And we are doing it from this to this. It's successful, and it's if it's full, I mean, it's there is no space on it. You actually it's still a space on it, but if you want to make it clear, just delete it. Boom, it's clear. And we are trying to this laptop into this laptop. It's success. Then what if I want to uh, communicate or ping from this laptop into this laptop? Ooh, it's failed. The last status is failed. If we do it again, or this fire button is for doing it again, in progress. Ooh, it's failed. Why? Why it's failed? Because it's on a different VLAN. Just like I said, VLAN is a protocol that can divide a network. So this network cannot connected or uh, share an information from these two laptops. So these two laptops can share information for other each other, and this one also. But from this laptop to this laptop, or this laptop to this laptop, for the point is, if if a laptop from the VLAN 10 wants to connect it or share information to the laptop in a VLAN 20, it will be it cannot connect it because it's a different VLAN. So that's all about VLAN. And yeah, just like that. And the second one is trunk. Trunk. Yeah, you pronounce it trunk on switch. Trunk. Uh, so if there are two switch, and the laptop is divided, I mean, the first laptop on VLAN 1, VLAN 10 is on the switch, upper switch, and the second laptop in VLAN 10 is on the lower switch. uh, where apa what how how can we connect this to laptop if the switch if they are on a different switch? We can use this trunk switch. And trunk have two different protocol type of trunk. The first one is trunk ISL. It's a Cisco proprietary, and it can be used on by the same Cisco device. I mean, if you are using a Microtik or Juniper or the other uh, network device, you cannot use this trunk. I mean ISL trunk. And the second one is trunk IEEE or triple E 802.11Q, or you can call it .1Q. It's an open standard and it can be used by every vendor or every network device. So we are going to make this topology. There are four laptop, and each laptop is under a different VLAN. And then we just go to this trunk. There are a lot. Okay, we wait for it. Nice. Okay, this one we can close this one, and also this we can close it. Yes. Okay. If this 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 is eating so much time, so we can fast forward it. Nice. It's already green, and we are going to setting on upper switch, or we can see it's switch A. Just go to the switch and go to CLI, enter it, and do enable, enter, and conf T, enter, and host space uh, switch A, enter, and it's turning into switch A. Then we are going to make this laptop get into the VLAN 1, and this one is into a VLAN 2. And this is the wrong network. This is forward, and this is 2. This is 1. This is 2. Okay. Uh, get into this switch and just straight to it. We are going to make a VLAN 1, I mean VLAN 10, and name is uh, elementary school, or in Indonesia we call it SD. And then VLAN 20 is junior high school, or we call it SMP. Enter. Okay, we already make the villain, but we are not yet uh, uh, make this interface into the villain. So we are going to make that interface into the villain, just like interface fa0/1, entered, and switchboard mode, uh, switchboard mode access, and then switchboard access VLAN 10. This one is VLAN 10, and this one is VLAN 20. And then we are getting onto the FS0/2, the switchboard mode access, and then switchboard access VLAN 20 is linked to orange, and then we can press forward. Yeah, we are done in this switch. Just minimize it, and we move on to the second switch. Enter, enable command C, enter, and then just make the same VLAN name name this lock it in to the VLAN. Its interface f0 is 3 or it's 1 that is for the access and the second one is and it's VLAN 20. Okay, so already make this to laptop get into their VLAN. What's next? The next one is we can try to do a ping. Just like oh yeah, to stay in the laptop, go to the pick the laptop and go to desktop IP configuration and just follow the IP below the time. This one is 3. Okay, this one is 3 and this one is 4. Okay, we can try to ping to the same VLAN. Oh, it's failed. Why? Because these two switch is not connected, or it cannot give their information. Like, hey, I have this laptop on this VLAN. No, I cannot read it because we are not connected. But this is a green line. I mean, this is a green arrow. Why it's not connected? Because we are not doing the trunk yet. So go to the upper switch and we can see it's on interface FA0/3. So get into it, interface FA0/3, enter it and switch port mode. I'm sorry, switch port mode strong. Just like that and enter it. Boom. If you see this message, it means you are ready did it. And you can minimize it and go to the second one. Wait, nice. Enter it and do the same one. It's the interface. The interface is FA0/3. It's interface FA0/3. Enter it and switchboard mode trunk. Boom. Yeah, just like that. So we already did it, and we can check it. Fast forward it, and we can test it. We can do this ping into this laptop, and it's success. It's success. Just like you can see, it's success, and this one into this one, it's success, and this into this one is fail. Why is it fail? Just like I said, it failed because it's on a different villain. And you can see the trunk information by doing do show interface trunk, just like that. You can see FA03 on 802.1Q trunking, and it's lowered on trunk 1 to 100, just like that. Yeah. Uh, okay. It's almost 1 hour, and I think our time is almost up. So, is there any question or something that you can understand, or it's you are confused, just ask it.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Fawaz. Thanks for sharing with us. Finally, before I bid farewell, is there anything you want to ask? You can share it in comment if you want to ask. Maybe no more question. I hope the audience can take something useful from my Pinner Touch Talk. I say many thanks to all of you who attended this live. Once again, I'm very grateful for the audience' great attention. I apologize in delivery or words that feel inappropriate in the hearts of the audience. I wish you a good evening and hope we all have a glorious day today. Maybe that's all. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.